What is up, champs? Champion Trucker coming back at you with a new video, and today we're going to be talking about food service. Is it worth it destroying your body to get ahead? And I have some friends within the food service industry, and if you clicked on here, there is no shot to you guys. I appreciate you guys. You know, you're always friends of mine and love to watch your video. I'm sorry that I haven't reached out ill-wise. I'm Anthony TV. A lot of these other trucking channels that I've seen, even Hustle and Motivate, he's gotten back into it, I believe. So a lot of these guys I watch, and I appreciate what you do. And to be honest, this video came up because I stopped at a Love's. And I stopped at the Love's and I ran into one of my trainers that work with me at McLane. And I started talking to him. I was like, "You're still here?" He was just like, "Yeah, I'm still here." I was just like, "Wow, that's incredible." He's like, "So what do you do nowadays, champ?" And I just said, "Oh, I work for JB Hunt." He was like, "You like it?" I was like, "Yeah, I love it. It's peaceful. It's a different thing." He was like, "Yeah, it's probably peaceful, but you don't make $140,000 a year." And I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person that I like to own up to a lot of things that I'm feeling. You know, I'm like, okay. And I felt like a gut punch in my stomach. That used to be my job. And at a young age, I was making over 6 figures. And I decided to leave due to the fact that there were things going on within that company. And actually that manager that was working is now promoted. And it's kind of crazy because he's a twisted individual, and now he's promoted. I guess that's how you get ahead in life. But I decided to quit. I left, and a lot of the people that I stayed in touch with told me that nobody has left. Nobody has left. If anything, I was like the 7th driver. Well, now they have 20 drivers in that subsection of McLane. They were building up that location, and so looking back on it, I do feel like I missed out. And then there's a portion of me that had to be real. Now, you know, there's friends in this space that they work down south where it's a lot warmer. And I came in during the coldest season, you know, fall turning into winter and then winter. And to be honest, it was extremely difficult. And if you know McLane and you know the grocery side, it's great money, but it's a lot of work. And one thing I read on Facebook recently is, I'm a part of the Cisco group on Facebook, and the guy said, if I had to do it all over again, I would give back all the money to have the health that he needs. And there's something that I noticed within a television show. In this television show, or excuse me, this Netflix show that I watched, it was called Peaky Blinders. If you're familiar. But Thomas Shelby, and there's no spoilers, is somebody that believes that he had a second chance at life. Everything is a bonus after whatever had happened to him. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But he said that everything after is a bonus, and that he lives life to its fullest. So throughout the whole entire series, he keeps getting into a lot of stuff. And then his aunt mentioned one thing. His aunt said, the moment you stop is the moment that you let the demons in. And I found out that if you do this job for so long, your body gets used to it over some time, and then it deteriorates. And then you have to play the music and realize that your body is so much on go, lifting, pulling, doing a whole bunch of stuff, that the moment that you stop is the moment that your body feels it all. And that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I don't know 100% if that's for everybody. Some of you guys can comment down below and say, no, I'm like 80 years old, I'm all right. I used to be a Cisco boy. But to be honest, I believe that I was taking away my 20s in order to get ahead later on in life. But if you ever seen this movie where it showed like a time on your wrist and how much life you got left, I guarantee you that every single day that you're in food service, that day gets shorter and shorter and shorter, just because of how much you're exerting your body. Look, we used to not live as long due to the fact that men used to do work like this either on a regular basis or pushing themselves to positions that the body was just like, oh no, I'm done. And I don't want to scare anybody that's in food service, because to be honest, the conversation has to be, are you getting compensated enough to do the job? And I would say $140,000 a year is fantastic. It's fantastic. There's no question about it. I believe that I can sit up here and tell you confidently that I missed out. I missed out. I was a young guy. I was trying to date. I was trying to do this. I was trying to do that. And so my mindset wasn't looking at the opportunity. Now, I could go and be like, oh, okay, food service is popping again. Let me go ahead and find. But then guess what? The opportunity that I have now probably goes into the hands of somebody else, and then we get a pay raise. And if I just waited, I don't ever want to be that young version of myself. I want to take calculated risks. Calculated. I was ready to dive off the deep end, right, when I was young. And now in my late 20s, my time now is actually more valuable now that I'm more aware of the things that I could be giving up. So when I look at that figure and I look at $140,000, I had to ask myself, okay, if I could make $140,000, if I had to be like him, what is it that I could be doing that is less extraneous on my body? And I thought about investing within myself. You know, I thought about building up something for myself as a side project, because I didn't look at food service as a longevity thing. There are men that have been doing it, and a lot of the men that have been doing it for years, I've seen them, and they're about to fall apart. They are about to fall apart. I do believe that food service is a job that you get in as fast as possible and you get out as fast as possible. Save as much money as possible, get out. And now I'm not talking about staying there for a year and leaving. No, I'm saying probably 5 to 10 years, and that's it. It's not a job that you retire from due to the fact that your body is so used to being on go that you don't even consider when your body rests. Here's the craziest thing is, when I'm on vacation, I feel like I could use that time in order to build my life, because I feel like this time right now, it's not my time to go travel. It's not my time to do this. This is a recession period. So I want to work as hard as possible in this time. So then the future me, and people are like, well, you got to live for today. I am living for today. So me tomorrow has a better future. And it's always been working out, even day by day by day. The moment I let up, the moment I say, oh, you know what, I think I can go ahead and relax and chill, I've already made 2 videos within this day. I'm ahead by next week. Once I edit these down, I'm ahead by a week. So the reality is, food service is fantastic. It's a fantastic field to make great money, but you're going to work for it. You're going to work for it. And then if you want to make more money, like me, I'm kind of mid-range. You know, I unload it. I use an electric pallet jack. And if I wanted to make more money, I would do truck-to-truck transfers that I've shown on the channel. I would put a box down, slide it on. Now, if I wanted to make even more money, I'd do food service. And if I even want to make more money than that, or about the same, I would do hazmat, flatbed. It's all about challenges within trucking. You got the easy level of trucking, bumping docks. Then you got to take it up by unloading it yourself. Then you got to take it up and say, okay, I'm unloading everything by hand. Okay, I'm putting my life on risk. It's all about pros and cons. What things do you know about yourself? Some people understand that this is a tough job, and I show up every single day and I see that paycheck every 2 weeks, every week drop in. And I see that it's worth it. I don't want to take that away from anybody. But the question that I did face myself with when I was a food service driver was, how long can I do this? And how long can my body keep up with it? And I have a pretty strong body. I do. And I built it up actually significantly more than I was when I first joined McLane. So to be honest, if I were to hop at PFG, or if I was to hop at any of these places, I'd probably be fantastic. I'd be like, oh, this is easy. Wow. Wow, I can literally deadlift over 300 pounds. I think probably close to 400. I'm not too sure, but here's a video. So if I had to pick up things, my core is right, but I have to face everything calculated at this point. So if you are thinking about food service, or you're currently in food service, only you can identify if it's benefiting you or not. With that being said, thank you, Chance, for watching. I will catch all of you in the next one. I'm gonna go take a short nap. Actually, no, I'm gonna go work out, because if I take a nap, it's probably lights out for me. But yeah, I'll catch all of you, champs, in the next one. Peace.